Storms, waves taller than the Pesqueria. Wow. Try that.
Oh. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Pixar dads of all time.
Dad, you can let go now.
Sorry. Now go have an adventure.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best Pixar dads from feature-length films. This means we won't be including any Pixar shorts. You might also see a few characters on our list who aren't biological dads, but who embody some great overall dad energy. Before we get started, let us know which Pixar character you think gives off the best dad vibes. Number 10. Wilden Lightfoot, Onward. Although Ian and Barley's dad passed away when they were young, we do get to see a bit of his personality throughout the film as they strive to bring him back.
That's right, Dad. It's me, Barley.
When things go wrong along the way, as they always do, it's Wilden, or rather his legs, who initiates an impromptu dance party.
Oh, no. I'm not really a big dancer. Just imagine what the top half of this dance looks like.
Of course, the whole conclusion of this movie is about Barley taking up the role of a dad for Ian, so we can't forget to mention him if we're counting off Pixar dads.
I had someone who looked out for me. Someone who pushed me to be more than I ever thought I could be. I never had a dad, but I always had you.
He's definitely a little rough around the edges, but Barley fills in the role as well as he can, and manages to give Ian all the memories he would have made with his dad.
He's very proud of the person you grew up to be.
Well, I owe an awful lot of that to you.
Number 9. Django, Ratatouille. Django is a character with a lot of world experience. He's been around long enough to know that if you don't fight for yourself, no one else will.
We must live carefully. We look out for our own kind, Remy. When all is said and done, we're all we've got.
He does what he has to in order to get his family fed, even if that means resorting to less than honest means.
Don't you feel better, Remy? You've helped a noble cause.
Noble? We're thieves, Dad. And what we're stealing is, let's face it, garbage.
It isn't stealing if no one wants it.
It's difficult to blame Django for his overly practical, if not pessimistic outlook on life. But where he really shines is when his son needs him the most.
Dad, I don't know what to say.
I was wrong about your friend. And about you.
By the end of the movie, Django saves Remy and wrangles the rest of the clan to help save Gusteau's restaurant.
We're not cooks, but we are family. You tell us what to do, and we'll get it done.
Number 8. Jin Lee, Turning Red. Turning Red focused a lot on mothers and the female lineage of May's family, but it's impossible to deny how pivotal her dad's role is in her life.
Sleep tight.
Red is a lucky color.
Where Ming is definitely more high-strung, Jin is quieter and more sympathetic. He's honest with May when she has questions her mom won't answer, and he encourages her to keep the sillier sides of herself alive.
Make room for it. Live with it. May, erase it if you want, but this side of you made me laugh.
May is at a time in her life where she could use more support than condemnation, and her dad is there to supply this. His personality also shines through in little details animated into the film, which are really adorable.
Dad! Have you seen my TV?
You know it's us, yeah.
Number 7. Sully, Monsters, Inc. Okay, so while Sully isn't technically a dad, His dad energy is just immaculate.
Oh, but I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, my, what an affectionate father.
Actually, she's my cousin's sister.
Okay, Sully, that's enough. Let's go.
Sully and Mike essentially become babysitters in this movie, which is pretty hysterical.
I can still hear her little voice.
Hey, I can hear it too. How many kids you got in there?
The way they desperately try to keep a hold on Boo is painfully relatable for so many parents, and Sully is especially put through the ringer on more than one occasion.
Hey, Sully, I am bearing my soul here. The least you can do is pay attention. Oh!
Hey, look at that, it's Randall.
He becomes sort of a surrogate father to her over the course of the film, and a pretty good one if we do say so, which makes their tearful goodbye all the more heartbreaking.
Goodbye, Boo.
Kitty.
Kitty has to go.
Number 6. King Fergus, Brave. So yeah, King Fergus can be a little oblivious and maybe also a little lost in some matters, but he's also very evidently a family man.
When something's troubling you.
I blame you. Stubbornness. It's entirely from your side of the family.
I take it the talk didn't go too well then.
I don't know what to do.
Speak to her, dear.
While he doesn't understand his wife's obsession with turning Merida into a perfect princess, he does seem to understand his daughter.
I climbed the crone's tooth and drank from the fire falls.
Fire falls? They say only the ancient kings were brave enough to drink the fire.
He's seen encouraging her to fight and be the person she wants to be, despite her mother's qualms about it.
Mom, it's just my bow.
A princess should not have weapons, in my opinion.
Leave her be. Princess or not, learning to fight is essential.
It's obvious he gets along well with his kids, and we have no doubt he's a great father through and through. Still, it would be good if he noticed when his wife and 3 sons turned into bears every now and again.
Merida!
I'll not let you kill my mother. Boys.
Number 5. Carl Fredricksen, Up. Even though Carl and Ellie never had kids of their own, it's pretty safe to say that, as Up progresses, Carl becomes a surrogate parent to Russell.
Sorry about your house, Mr. Fredricksen.
You know, it's just a house.
At the very least, he becomes a dog dad to Doug. Try saying that 5 times fast. In Doug Days, the new Disney Plus spin-off series, we get to see even more of these 3. And Carl radiating peak dad vibes.
You are my pet, but you are also my best friend. You're a good boy, Doug.
We're not sure if anything will ever beat the end of the film, though, when Carl awards Russell with the highest honor he can bestow, the Ellie Badge.
I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. The Ellie Badge.
Wow. Look how happy they both are. Number 4. Hector Rivera, Coco. Not only was he straight up murdered, even after he's dead, this man can't catch a break.
You took everything away from me! You rats!
Have him taken care of. He's not well.
I just wanted to go back home!
Because he passed away when Coco was still so young, her memory of him is fading, which means he's also fading from the land of the dead. While Hector didn't have much of a chance to be a father to Coco, circumstances seem to give him sort of a second chance when he meets his great-great-grandson.
I wish I could apologize. I wish I could tell her that her papa was trying to come home, that he loved her so much. My Coco.
By the time Miguel has to leave, it's clear Hector has grown fond of him. We have no doubt he would have been an amazing father to Coco.
Coco!
When I opened my mouth, what came out was a song, and you knew every word.
We also can't forget about Miguel's father, who, despite his small role, is obviously a dedicated family man.
You are a Rivera, and a Rivera is
A shoemaker, through and through.
That's my boy!
Number 3. Massimo Marcovaldo, Luca. When we're first introduced to Giulia's father, he's an intense, stoic fisherman with a bloodlust for sea monsters. Unfortunately for Luca and Alberto, they are said sea monsters.
Everyone in Porto Rosso pretends to believe in sea monsters.
Well, I'm not pretending.
Still, even from this rocky start, we see the kind of person Massimo is. He gives the boys paid work, a place to stay, and warm meals without even knowing them.
Can this face lose?
You want to work? I'll put you to work.
Really? Oh, grazie, Papa.
By the end of the movie, any discrimination he had towards sea creatures is entirely dissolved, and he pretty much adopts Alberto as one of his own, while Giulia and Luca are away at school.
Massimo asked if I wanted to stick around. Move in, maybe? And I just thought, I think he needs me. You know?
When you think about Alberto's experience with his own absent father, the sweet moment in Ciao Alberto, where Alberto calls Massimo Dad, is all the more heartwarming.
Just let me go, Dad!
Number 2. Bob Parr, The Incredibles franchise. He's Mr. Incredible himself. It only makes sense that he would rank so high on our list. Just don't ask him to do math.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it this
I don't know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math.
Not only is Bob Parr a superhero to Metroville, he's also a super dad. While the first movie sees more of Helen's relationship with her children, the sequel is all about Bob trying to hold down the house and kids.
I'm processing. I'm doing the math. I'm fixing the boyfriend and keeping the baby from turning into a flaming monster. How do I do it? By rolling with the punches, baby!
He tries to help Violet through heartbreak and Dash with his math homework. All the while, Jack's powers are uncontrollable.
Obviously, I can't keep giving him cookies. But if I stop... No biting a dad.
Yep, he's definitely an incredible dad. Be honest, you were waiting for that pun.
They're only dropping us off at the theater. They have other things to do.
So you guys are close, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
We can get closer.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Bill Anderson, Inside Out. No one is good enough for his little girl.
I know what you're doing here, Jordan. You don't think that I know what you know, but I know, you little punk.
He's not good enough for Riley. No one is!
Go back to jail!
What are you looking for, Jordan? Something to steal?
Like our daughter.
Henry, the good dinosaur. The embodiment of tough love.
I just wanted you to get through your fear. I know you have it in you.
But I'm not like you.
You're me and more.
Dory's dad, Finding Dory. He and Dory's mom never stopped looking for their daughter.
You found us!
That's right! You found us!
Honey, why do you think we stayed put here all these years? Because we believed one day you'd find us again.
Exactly!
Bonnie's dad, Toy Story 4. We don't get to see much of him, but we just know he's great.
That's my big girl.
Come on, we gotta hurry, okay? Don't forget your backpack.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Joe's dad, Soul. The kind of memories we cherish. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Marlin, Finding Nemo. So yeah, Marlin pretty easily ranks up there as a top-tier dad. He's not a perfect parent, which parent is? But he's always trying his best.
Are you woozy?
No.
How many stripes do I have?
I'm fine.
Answer the stripe question.
3.
No! See, something's wrong with you. I have 1, 2, 3. That's all I have? Oh, you're okay.
After what happened to his wife and the rest of his family, Can you blame him for being a smidge overprotective of his only son?
Daddy's got you. I promise I will never let anything happen to you. Nemo.
And when said only son goes missing, well, you better believe Marlin would travel to the ends of the ocean to find his kid. And that's exactly what he does.
What was his name? Some sort of sport fish or something. Tuna? Trout?
Marlin?
That's it! Marlin! The little clownfish from the reef.
It's my dad! He took on a shark!
I heard he took on 3.
3?
Marlin is way out of his comfort zone the entire movie, but he stops at nothing until he finds Nemo.
Nemo! Nemo! I'm coming, Nemo! Nemo! Oh, thank goodness. It's all right, son. It's gonna be okay.
You might even say he's Marlinvillous, or Fishtastic, or extra oceanary, sensational even. We'll be here all night, folks. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.